The incredible drama on Maury. No more denials.
Are you blind? Are you a moron?
It ends right here with the blinding truth. Two women, 3 babies, and 1 man. These women claim Brian was two-timing them while he was married to someone else. And he could have 13 kids.
13 kids? 7 different baby mamas.
One of the most shocking paternity stories ever.
Will you be in the lives of these children if you're the father?
Nope.
3 paternity tests. Is Brian the father? Brian. This teen says she dealt with a troubled pregnancy all alone. Robert says she can't blame him because he's not the father of her baby.
You think you look like that child?
No, I don't.
Will a paternity test end the drama or add to it? Robert? Samantha claims her brother Josh is not the father of both of Heather's children.
I want to find out now.
Josh?
Plus, Ashley admits that her young son calls 2 men daddy. 2 men, but only one can be the father.
Lance? Dimitri?
Let me go before I snap.
The results are unforgettable, and the results are in.
Everyone, this is Devona. Welcome, Devona, to the show. And everybody, this is Maxine. Welcome, Maxine, to the show. These 2 women are furious because this man, Brian, is denying Devona's 2-year-old son, Devon, and her 8-month-old daughter, Brooklyn. And he's also denying Maxine's 1-month-old son, Braden. That's right. Brian is denying all 3 children. But that's not the worst of it. You see, after both Devona and Maxine discovered they were pregnant, they made 2 more shocking discoveries. First, Brian was married. And also, he might have 10 other children.
2 furious women, 3 babies, and 1 man denying he's the father.
Brian is a deadbeat loser and a habitual liar. All he's good at is making babies all over town. He has 13 other kids that he's not even claiming.
Right after I got pregnant with my son, Devon, I found out that Brian was married to another woman.
Brian has done nothing for these children.
He haven't done one damn thing for me or my baby.
Brian never comes to see his son. He's only held Braden 1 time, and that was only for 5 seconds. The only thing Brian has brought into me and my son's life is stress.
Maxine and Devona are demanding the DNA truth.
Brian owes me over $10,000 in child support. But all I want is for him to step up and be a father to both of his kids.
I absolutely do not ever want to get back with Brian, but I do want him to be a positive role model to his son.
Okay. So, you got pregnant, then you found out he was married.
Yes, Maury, I was 1 month pregnant when I found out Brian was married. I was so scared and frustrated, I didn't tell him I was pregnant until I was 6 months. And when I told him I was pregnant, he denied the baby right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
It's not my baby, though. It's not.
So how many kids do you think he had?
With
Brian
our
has
kids
13 kids.
13
13
kids?
kids, 7 different baby mamas. 7 different
They don't know
baby
how to
mamas.
count.
And I think I saw, when I was reading about Brian, he's 26 years old.
26
With
years old.
13 kids.
Damn shame.
You have how many babies with him? 2? 2.
Not
If you knew he was this kind of guy, Devona, why would you have another baby with him?
Being stupid. Being real stupid.
You think those babies look like him?
They look just like
Kids
him.
look like him.
Maxine,
Yes.
you didn't know about Devona.
No, I did not know about Devon until I got the phone call from
So
the show.
why did you get involved with this guy who apparently is populating the entire Midwest?
I didn't.
Maury,
I knew nothing about any kids. I didn't know about him being married. I didn't know anything.
Did he deny Braden the whole way?
No. When Brian tried to have sex with me just last week, talking about, I don't want any other man around my child. Talking about he don't want any other man around his child.
Maxine, you can't have sex with him if he denies your baby. You can't do that. Well, guess what? Brian has a very different view of all this. And this is what he had to say.
Maxine and Devona are the two biggest cheaters in the world. They say I got 13 kids, I got 7 kids. And them 7 kids ain't going no higher today. Devona didn't even tell me that she was pregnant until 7 months. If that was my baby, why doesn't the baby have my last name? Now with Brooklyn, she getting older, she doesn't look nothing like me. Me and Maxine used to sleep together periodically, but she used to sleep with other guys periodically too. Now what you think about that? I'm here to get the results for not 1, not 2, but 3, not the father.
Here we are. Here's Brian, everybody. Brian, do you like kids?
Love kids. I got
You
7.
do? Well, you shouldn't have all these kids.
I know, but things happen.
You say you have 7 kids. You're
7 kids.
A lot.
26 years old.
A lot.
I don't even, man, look, don't even talk to me. I'm talking to
A
her.
lot.
Okay. Brian,
Yeah.
you think the 2 kids on top there look like you?
Nope.
They don't look like you.
Nope.
So they don't look like you. They don't look like you.
That might be my daughter right there, but
Right.
you know she was sleeping. So that might not be my baby, but that might be my baby.
In your
on the
damn
end.
clothes. Y'all look just alike.
Hey, the boy,
So
not
y'all
my
don't look
son.
alike.
Not
So
my
y'all don't
son.
look alike.
Not my son.
That big ass receiving hairline with that big ass phone. That ain't your son. That ain't your son.
It's a shame how much you
Brian,
lie.
Hey, look,
were you
look
at the
this.
hospital for the births of these 2 or not?
No.
No.
What I did, Maury, look, what I did was.
So you didn't come to the hospital with me, with my 2 kids.
Hey,
You
when I
picked me
came-
up to the hospital
when I
with
came to the
Devon,
hospital-
and you came with Brooke.
So I come up there, take them home and everything. If I was up there, why ain't sign a birth certificate?
Because you don't sign none of your kids' birth certificates.
How many
That's
kids
why.
you got?
You told me you never signed now one of them. But today we gonna find out. We gonna find out today.
All right, let's move on,
tell
Brian.
your
Let me
family.
move on, Brian. What about Maxine's son, Braden? What about him?
She was sleeping around.
Are you in the lives of those 7 children?
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Do y'all know my kids?
Yeah.
Will you be in the lives of these children if you're the father?
Nope. What I'm gonna do is take care of Brooklyn. That's what I'm gonna do.
Even if I say you're the father of all of
I'm
them?
gonna take care of Brooklyn. That's
That's
what I'm
it?
gonna take care of.
Don't worry about
Only
it.
Brooklyn.
Don't worry about it.
What
We
about
gonna see
Devon?
what you do. We gonna see what you do, though.
We're
We
going to
gonna see
find
what
out
you
right
do.
now. Here we go. We're going to find out right now. Brian, when it comes to 1-month-old Braden, Brian, you are the father. When it comes to 2-year-old Devon, Brian, you are not the father. When it comes to 8-month-old Brooklyn, Brian, you are not the father. Brian, take care of this child.
I'm gonna take care of my child.
You take care of that child. And by the way, do me a big favor, okay?
He needs to go get his it.
Talk to her and don't get so upset with her, okay? All right? She thought you were the father.
I know who he is.
Find your baby's
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
For both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it'll be all right. But he's not the father. You know what? You know something?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want him to be the father.
I know.
He has too many other responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Samantha claims her brother Josh is not the father of both of Heather's children.
Your phony crying won't fool me.
Why would she say that?
Josh supports Heather,
You and Josh are now living together.
Yes.
but who will he support when the DNA results are revealed?
I want to find out now.
Josh.
Ashley admits that her young son calls two men daddy. Two men, but only one can be the father.
Lance, Dimitri.
Let me go before I snap.
The results are unforgettable, and the results are in.
Everyone, this is Heather. Welcome, Heather. And also, we want to introduce you to Heather's former best friend, Samantha. You see, Heather fell madly in love with Samantha's brother, Josh. All of a sudden, Samantha, the friend, became the bitter enemy because Samantha claimed that Heather cheated and that both babies, Madison and Mackenzie, are not his brother's kids.
Heather, me and you both know you ain't nothing but a slut bucket. You're a conniving trick that keeps my brother under your control. There is absolutely no way that those kids belong to my brother. Today we will settle this once and for all. My brother deserves someone else that isn't gonna have sex with random men in dirty motel rooms. And I know you're giving oral sex in order to pay off your phone bill. Heather, you're nothing but a drama queen. You use your tears to trick my brother, but your phony crying won't fool me.
Wow. What do you think of that?
That makes me so mad because that was my best friend, and she's going to sit there and say that those are not her nieces.
Right.
And I'm saying we were so close. And when I had my first baby, we were together all the time. So how did I cheat? And oral sex for cell phone minutes, that's not me. I'm a lady. I do not do stuff like that. Thank you. I do not do stuff like that. If anybody does it, maybe her friends. But I'm not like that. I'm a lady.
Why would she say that?
Maybe she's jealous because her baby daddy's not there, maybe.
And you and Josh are now living together.
Yes, we're together. We're doing good.
And she's saying to her brother, those aren't your kids.
Yeah, she's trying to break us up, and I don't see why. As soon as we do... Yeah.
Is she around her nieces?
No, with the first one, she went shopping. She bought her clothes. She come and seen us, took us everywhere. And with the second baby, I don't never see her. She's nowhere around. She doesn't...
Did Josh ever deny the first baby, Madison?
After she was 3-4 months old and he got with somebody else, he started denying her. Because of his family. That's why I'm ready to get this over with. Tell him these are his babies. Thank you. Yes. I'm ready. Look at my babies. Look at them. They're both beautiful. They're so beautiful.
Okay, well, guess what? We're going to meet Samantha first. Here's Samantha. Come on out.
Because they're not. You conceived your babies times when you wasn't even with my brother. My brother was not even nowhere around. I don't care.
What I don't understand is, Samantha, what I don't understand is when they broke up the first time and she had Madison, you love Madison.
You did
I did. Yes, I did. Exactly. I wanted to be there. Now they're nowhere around. They don't come around me. She sleeps with everybody. I have no relationship. It's like, listen. It's like she's jealous of me around my brother.
Take a look at those two.
Tell me they're
girls.
not beautiful. Tell me, are they not beautiful?
No.
Well, let me ask you this, Samantha. Do you get along with your brother?
Yeah.
Now?
Yes. No, I don't talk to them. I have no relationship with them whatsoever. Because I want to find out now. Y'all ain't in this.
Martha, I know you had a lot of questions with her, and you wanted her to take a lie detector test, but she didn't want to take it, so she didn't take it.
Exactly. Why didn't she take the lie detector test? Why, y'all? Why?
Because I don't have to.
Guy in the middle. Welcome, Josh, everybody. Here's Josh.
Look, tell them they're beautiful. Look at the things they got.
Josh. Y'all are family.
Yes, sir.
Both of them look just alike. They both look just like you.
Where was Heather at?
With you?
Well,
I was
okay,
with you
when she was pregnant, when
24/7.
she her first baby, where was you at, Josh? Virginia.
No,
Yes, you was.
I'm in too, so we can get this over because as close as we was, and you gonna do this? It don't even make no sense. Madison, I want you to, you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna
Squeeze
love
her.
those little girls as an aunt if they're
Yeah,
if
they
she's
need-
proved
yeah.
if you're proved to be the aunt.
Of course.
Okay. When it comes to 3-month-old Mackenzie, Josh, you are the father. When it comes to Madison, Josh, you are the father. Okay, y'all take all that emotion that you have, all that emotion that you've displayed the last 10 minutes on this show, and you give it to those two beautiful kids, okay? We'll be back.
This teen says she dealt with a troubled pregnancy all alone. Robert says she can't blame him because he's not the father of her baby.
You think you look like that child?
No, I don't.
Are you blind? Are you a moron?
Will a paternity test end the drama or add to it?
Robert?
Ashley admits that her young son calls two men daddy. Two men, but only one can be the father.
Lance? Dimitri?
Let me go before I snap.
The results are unforgettable, and the results are in.
Everyone, this is Sarah. Welcome Sarah to the show. Sarah's very upset. You see, when Sarah told her ex-boyfriend Robert that she was pregnant with his child, she says he showered her with baby clothes. That was 2 years ago. But a lot has changed in those 2 years because Sarah's son, William, is now 1. Robert is now married to another woman. And he completely denies he is baby William's father. And get this, Robert claims that Sarah cheated on him with another man who eventually became her fiancé. And sadly, that man since passed away. And Robert believes the other guy's the dad. This is Sarah's story.
William is like my heartbeat, everything, and he's being treated wrong. When I was 6 months pregnant, they thought William was stillborn, and Robert was laughing, and like my world just fell apart. I thought I was losing my baby, and he just sat there and laughed like it was a joke. It was devastating to know that Robert was denying William. He treated William like he was just a piece of trash. My heart breaks because my son doesn't have a father.
Why are you so, what are you raising your fist for, Sam?
Him!
Why?
He's dirt!
He's dirt.
He's dirt! My 1-year-old son did do nothing to him. My son's not trash. My son is not trash. He is. He's the trash. He should be thrown in the garbage and put in the dumpster.
When did Robert start to deny William?
When I got with Chris. He started to deny him because another man was stepping up to be a daddy. Because any man can make a baby. It takes a
So now I understand everything. So this is what Robert had to say about that, because you know. What? You don't care?
No one cares what he had to say. It's probably a bunch of lies anyway, piece of trash.
Watch this.
I was shocked to find out Sarah was pregnant. Thought I was settling down with a decent woman, but I made a big mistake. I've never cheated on any woman I've ever been with, and if I could have brought them on the show, they would tell you the same thing. Emotionally finding out William may not be mine, it's aggravating. I'm not the bad guy. Sarah's the dirty liar who's making me believe that a kid may be mine, and it may not be.
All right, everybody, welcome Robert to the show. You think you look like that child?
No, I don't. I do not.
Okay, Robert, you don't look like him, right? Big ears! Big ears! No! No! No!
Really? I got 4 other kids and did neither one of them look like that.
That child is not ugly!
Sit down, sit down. Robert, let me ask you something. How old are you?
25.
You might have 5 kids. What are you doing having 5 kids?
What am I doing having 5 kids? Really? My other 4 kids, I can't deny they're a splitting image of me.
And he's...
Splitting image. He does not look like me. He does not look like me.
Are you blind? Are you a moron?
All right, Sarah, sit down. Sit down, Sarah.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's
I'll
okay.
stay seated.
All right. If you're the father, you gonna get in that child's life?
If I'm the father, Maury, I'll do what I have to do.
We're
Sorry,
gonna find out
give me
if
the
you can
test
prove
and,
it or not.
you know.
Oh. When it comes to 1-year-old William, Robert, you are the father.
I told you!
I never denied him. I had doubts that he wasn't mine. I never denied him.
You didn't
I
deny
went and got this on my chest 2 weeks after he was born.
You never denied
I
him.
never denied him.
Okay, so my name
I had doubts that he wasn't mine.
You want to see him? Why not see
Bye.
your kid?
The drama with this couple is nowhere near over.
No, I want to talk about your...
Ashley admits that her young son calls 2 men daddy.
I made a mistake.
And both of these men desperately want to be this little boy's father.
I'm Isaac's father. Isaac is my son.
It's one of the most shocking stories of the year.
I'm the man. I take care.
I do everything I can for him.
2 men, but only one can be the father.
Lance, Dimitri.
Let me go before I snap.
The results are unforgettable, and the results are in.
Everyone, this is Ashley. Welcome Ashley to the show. Now, Ashley sits here brokenhearted because her son, 2-year-old son Isaac, calls this man Lance and this man Dimitri daddy, both of them. You see, Ashley was having sexual relations with both Lance and Dimitri around the time she became pregnant. And so therefore, she's unsure which man fathered her son. And since then, Ashley has allowed both men to be part of Isaac's life. Now, for the record, both guys want to be the father. Why?
When I got pregnant with my son Isaac, I made the biggest mistake of my life. I slept with 2 men around the same time I became pregnant. I felt bad because I allowed my son to call Dimitri and Lance daddy, and I don't know which one's the father. When I look at my son, I'm hoping that Dimitri's my son's father because I love him and I want to make our relationship work. I know Dimitri wants to be the father, and I know Lance wants to be the father. I need to find out the truth for my son.
So, now, everybody should know that since learning that he could be the father a few months ago, Dimitri has been helping to raise Isaac. Are you and Dimitri a couple?
Yes, we're a couple.
But Ashley, you have your son calling two people daddy.
I made a mistake.
When you were pregnant, did you tell one of the guys first?
I told Lance he was the father.
When did you tell Dimitri?
2 years later.
Oh. Okay, well, both Dimitri and Lance are here, and this is what they had to say before the show.
My name is Dimitri, and I know in my heart that Isaac is my son.
My name is Lance, and I believe that I'm Isaac's father.
Since I found out that Isaac was my son, he's been calling me daddy.
I've been there for Isaac since the day he was born, and I signed his birth certificate.
Lance is a deadbeat, hangs around with the wrong crowd, and I refuse to let my son be around that kind of drama.
Dimitri, he's a clown, and I can't stand how he ruined my family and my life.
I want to spend the rest of my life with Ashley, and Lance is messing the whole thing up. I can't wait till Maury proves that I'm the father so we can move on and have a happier family.
All right, everybody, first, here's Dimitri. Dimitri, come on out. Good to see you. Welcome. Okay. So, Dimitri, y'all are together, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Did you know that he was calling the other guy daddy?
I didn't know until we got back together.
Have a seat.
Lance,
What's up?
what's going on?
Well, I was with her, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I was with her, and I love her, you know what I'm saying? I got a baby boy, Isaac. That's my son.
You sure that's your son?
Yes, he looks just like me.
You think he looks like you, Dimitri, or looks like Lance?
I think he looks like me.
That's what I'm here to find out today. No.
And you signed the birth certificate?
Yes, I signed the birth certificate, and they taking child support out front.
He calls you daddy. He calls him daddy.
Yeah,
Whose
but
fault is
I
that?
was there first. It's her fault. I take care of my responsibilities as a man.
When it's convenient for you, you do it.
The only
You're not
time.
always
No,
there.
when I call you, when I call you on the phone,
for
he
you.
tells you not to talk to me, and I can't talk to my son, and that's wrong.
Exactly. The only time that he calls,
when I
the
call
only time
the
that he
phone.
calls
That's why I don't
is
get.
when he wants
That's why I
to
don't get
come
along with him,
and get
because that's
something from
dirty.
her.
He don't do nothing. He don't do nothing. And I'm the man. I'm the man. I take care of him.
I do everything I can for
You
him.
don't do nothing.
I do everything I can
Because you
for him.
give us money, or you gave me money once or twice.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
But
It
you're
don't
not
matter.
there.
I take
You're
care
not
of my
there for him
responsibility
mentally,
right now.
emotionally. You're not there for him.
Because you keep
Who's
him
the one
away.
there for him?
Because you keep him away from me.
I work to take care of him. And when I go to work, you constantly calling,
It
constantly.
don't matter. I call
trying to
for my
come around her
son. It
house.
don't matter. I call for my son.
Constantly trying to break
I call for
in.
my son.
I work with people.
If
I work with
you're not
everybody.
the father, you're going to move away, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want to be with him?
I'm willing to, I want to be with him. I want to make it work with him.
You do?
Yes.
And you want to make it work with her?
Yes, I do. I want to be with her.
And what's going to happen if he's the father?
If he's the father, he can take care of his responsibilities by going through the right process of doing that like he's supposed to. But I'm still going to be there for Isaac like I have.
No, you ain't finna take care of my son. I'm gonna take care of my own responsibility.
Maury, before you do that, I have something that I wanted to do.
Yeah. Don't you want me to read the results first?
No, I don't. You can read them afterwards.
But I'm the father, though, and I'm gonna take care of my responsibilities, though.
If you are the
And
father,
I would want to come and visit my son, and come to get my son.
When it comes to 2-year-old Isaac,
The results are next. 2 men, but only one can be the father.
Lance, Dimitri,
Let me go before I snap.
you are the father.
Sarah proved he is the father.
Are you blind? Are you a moron?
But the drama with this couple is nowhere near over.
No, I want to talk about you.
The results are unforgettable, and the results are in.
When I got pregnant with my son Isaac, I made the biggest mistake of my life. I slept with 2 men around the same time I became pregnant. I felt bad because I allowed my son to call Dimitri and Lance daddy, and I don't know which one's the father.
You have your son calling 2 people daddy.
I made the mistake.
My name is Dimitri, and I know in my heart that Isaac is my son.
My name is Lance, and I believe that I'm Isaac's father.
I want to spend the rest of my life with Ashley, and Lance is messing the whole thing up.
He calls you daddy, he calls him daddy.
Yeah,
Whose
but
fault is
I
that?
was there first. It's her fault.
I had something that I wanted to do.
Don't you want me to read the results first?
No, I don't. You can read them afterwards.
When it comes to 2-year-old Isaac, Dimitri, you are not. When it comes to 2-year-old Isaac, Lance, you are the father.
I want to be in my son's life. There's a possibility that I can see my son today.
When you do what you need to do, you know what you need to do.
Just answer the question, yes or no. Can I come and get my son today? How you supposed to come and get my son
You
today?
can't come and get him. You have to go through the process like you do.
I'm not trying to hear with you. You ain't the father, so
Okay,
I'm talking
well,
to her. I'm not talking
with
to
her,
you.
so
It don't
that's
matter.
how it's
I'm not
gonna
talking
be.
to you. I'm
Like I
talking to her.
said, that's how it's going to be.
No, it
You
ain't
go
gonna be
through the
like nothing.
process.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm for. Can you let me go before I snap?
This man denies her 4-year-old daughter. She left him, and now this man denies her newborn twins.
They were all down for it when I was pregnant, and now that they're here, they don't want any responsibility.
3 babies, 2 men, and 1 single mother desperate for the DNA results. The results are unforgettable, and the results are in.
This is Stephanie. Now, Stephanie's here to prove not to 1 man, but to 2 men, that they are the fathers of her 3 kids. You see, 4 years ago, Stephanie met a guy named Ricky. And she says very soon after that, she got pregnant with her 4-year-old daughter, Leanna. Now, here's the problem. Ricky denies Leanna and wants nothing to do with her. Now, fast forward 2 years. Stephanie meets another guy named Jimmy, who, by the way, is not appearing here. And she gets pregnant again, this time with twins. And although at the time she thought he was different, guess what? He's denying the kids too. So we have 3 kids, 2 men, and 1 very devastated single mom. Watch.
My oldest daughter, Liana, she's 4, and she needs her father. You know, it's not fair. Then I met this guy, Jimmy, the father of my twins, and he's not taking responsibility. And it's just hard because there's 2 of them. It's too much for me, you know, to do by myself. It's hard. I love my children. I'm proud of them. You know, they're beautiful. They need their father.
Now, as we said earlier, Jimmy, the other man, refused to appear, but he took a DNA test and he released a statement. We're going to get into that a little later on. You can pick him.
Not really. I made a mistake with Ricky, you know. It was real quick and I got pregnant.
Does Leanna know Rick as her father?
She knows him, but she doesn't know him like that. And she's just so smart and beautiful, and he's missing out on everything.
Okay. Meanwhile, Jimmy's family, they spread rumors about it.
Family and friends talk about that I had sex for a sandwich, that I had sex
Guess what? Rick
Hold on,
was
Rick.
at least man enough to come, okay? And this is what Rick had to say.
I had a one-night stand with Stephanie 4 years ago. She's trying to say I'm the father of the baby, but I'm not. 3 days after having sex with Stephanie, she called me and said she was pregnant. One of her own friends called me and told me I should get a DNA test. They say that all little girls look like their daddy, but this one don't look like me. Stephanie claims I'm a deadbeat dad, but I'm just trying to find out if I'm the father of this child. If it turns out to be I'm not the father, I'm gonna tell you in 2 languages. Leave me alone. Déjame tranquilo.
Here is Ricky. Ricky, come on out. Rick,
So I was a one-night stand too.
if you're the father, you'll get in this child's life.
Of course, ain't no problem. I'm a man about mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'm a man about mine.
Good.
I don't deny nothing.
Okay. And you tried to do the right thing at first, right?
Yeah.
You signed the birth certificate?
Yeah.
That's
Then
all
what?
you did.
Then what happened?
That's all you did.
Then what happened?
She didn't apply by my rules. She mad
By
disrespectful.
your
yo.
rules.
By the way, did you ever ask her for a DNA test before?
Yeah.
And the courts, and he didn't show up. They said if I didn't come, that I would get a warrant for my arrest. But he didn't show up for the DNA test.
Ricky, you know this other guy?
No, I don't know that dude.
Okay, but Jimmy, the
Oh, I've
other
seen him
guy,
once, though.
for the twins, he released a statement. This is what the statement says. Steffi and I were dating. I was happy when she got pregnant, but then I started hearing rumors about her. I cannot say for sure if these kids are mine, but why would all those people be lying? Kind of the same thing you said.
Because they haters, man. They don't do nothing for you. They don't do nothing for my kids. They don't do nothing for me. Come on.
Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out right now.
Who gets you upset?
In the case of 1-year-old Skyla, one of the twins with Jimmy, in the case of Skyla, Jimmy is not the father. In the case of 1-year-old Michaela, Jimmy is not the father. In the case of 4-year-old Leanna, Ricky, you are not the father. Wait a second. Rick, you want to say anything to him?
Not really. I apologize, but you did. You messed
gotta
up.
get my money. I'm suing your ass.
You are the father. Sarah proved he is the father.
Are you blind? Are you a moron?
But the drama with this couple is nowhere near over.
No, I want to talk about your...
The results are unforgettable, and the results are in. Earlier, an angry teen mother named Sarah was determined to prove to Robert that he's the father of her son, William.
You think you look like that child?
No, I don't.
Are you blind? Are you a moron?
Robert claimed her baby's real father is another man.
Nobody wants to hear you!
The DNA test results revealed the truth.
You are the father.
I told you!
Backstage, even though he could not deny being the father anymore, Sarah was still extremely angry at Robert.
He's the father, he's not the daddy. He didn't want to be there. He wasn't there. He left state.
You gonna give him a shot?
No. What's the point?
No, wait, you're gonna walk away and you're not even gonna let me finish? I'm a chaser, man. I don't chase.
You can't chase me and talk about your kid, right?
Sir,
You're a wonderful person, Robert. You're
No.
just so wonderful. You chase your down the street just to get it. But you can't chase me out. No, I want to talk about your son.
Hey guys, whoa. Don't push me. We have a child, but I'm not gonna chase you no more.
We sincerely hope this couple is able to work together for the sake of baby William. Until next time, America. The emotions are coming out on Maury, and the drama is reaching its boiling point. Tori says her 6-month-old son is a miracle baby.
Josiah is a gift from God.
Paul says her 6-month-old son is not his.
That ain't my baby.
And one more person is here on Tori's side, Paul's mother.
He just needs to be that baby's daddy.
This mother's relationship with her son is in jeopardy.
Look where you're sitting. Look where you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart.
Will the DNA test finally prove Paul wrong, or will it prove him right? Paul. Pancake says she and Chris were dating behind his girlfriend's back for 3 years.
He promised me he was going to be with me. He was going to leave Shonda.
But Chris says there's no way Pancake's baby is his.
It was just a fling.
The situation between these two women is coming to a head today. But the question remains, is Chris the father of Pancake's baby?
Chris?
Plus, Peter's about to find out his fiancée had sex with someone else.
Peter's younger brother, Anthony.
Two brothers in an unbelievable situation.
What the hell kind of boy are you? You do this with my fiance?
Two DNA tests. Which brother is the father?
Do you want to apologize to your brother?
The conflict.
But you came home to me.
The drama starts now.
Everyone, this is Tori. Welcome Tori to the show. Now, Tori is here to prove to her ex-boyfriend Paul that he's the father of her 6-month-old son, Josiah. Life has been a struggle for Tori. She says Paul has been making her life a living hell, but she has found an unlikely ally in all of this mess. Everybody, welcome Paul's mother, Jill. So you all heard me straight. It's Paul's mother, Jill, who has stepped up to help Tori take care of this family.
That ain't my baby.
Watch this.
I thought I'd never be able to have a child. Josiah is a gift from God. The only thing Paul's done is take me to one doctor's appointment, and that's because Jill paid him to do it. Paul's mother, Jill, is more of a father than he is.
Tori's baby is a miracle. Paul ruined that by denying him. I told him he had to get his act together and take care of his son. I went to all Tori's doctor's appointments with her, and I was there when Josiah was born. I'm around every day, and Paul never is. Josiah is a wonderful baby, and Paul's going to miss out on everything.
It's time for Paul to take care of his responsibilities so Jill can be a grandma instead of a dad. She didn't sleep with me. He did.
So,
That ain't my baby.
Tori,
A miracle.
you, your child, are living with Jill.
Yeah, we're living with Jill. She's been more of a dad than he has.
He doesn't live there.
That's not my baby. That's
Your
not my
son
baby.
has a hard time.
That ain't my baby. She lied about everything. She's lied about it.
Until somebody proves to me it's not my grandson, they're going to be in my home.
And here's the thing. This is kind of your miracle baby because doctors said you had like a 1% chance of getting
I have an
Could you
upside down
lie?
uterus.
That ain't
They told
true.
me that
That ain't true.
I couldn't
That
ever
ain't
have
true.
a child.
That ain't true. If that was true,
I
you
never
wouldn't be
thought
pregnant.
that I would
You wouldn't have a kid.
ever be
If that
able to
was
have
true,
a child.
Lie.
I love my baby.
You lie about
and
everything.
I
You
want,
lie about
I want him
salt.
to know
Why
that
don't you?
it's his
Why you lie
child.
about a baby? You can't tell the truth about nothing.
You're
What do you think of his attitude?
It just breaks my heart, Maury.
Are you surprised he would do this?
Very surprised. Paul is a good man. I love him. He just needs to step up and be that baby's daddy.
This is what Paul had to say.
Tori's a deceitful person. When I first met her, she had her life together, but it wasn't what it seemed. Tori was in school, but then she got herself kicked out. Money got tight. We had to pay the rent. She pulled a duffel bag out of the attic full of stripper clothes. That was an automatic red flag. Her family called me and told me that she was pregnant. When I asked Tori, she denied it. 5 months later, she told me she was pregnant with my baby. I don't think so. Tori told me she had an upside-down uterus and that she could never get pregnant. Really? Because now she has a child. My mother might be fooled by Tori, but I'm not. I can't believe she came here with Tori, not me. That child's not mine.
Everyone, here's Paul. Welcome, Paul.
You lied about it. You're up in the club. You're up in the club. Whatever. You say you have enough uterus. If you had enough uterus, you wouldn't have a baby. If you didn't have an upside-down uterus, you wouldn't have a baby.
Have a seat. This is what I think is upsetting you. This is, I think, this is when it started. She started stripping and you didn't know it.
She was a stripper before I met her. She didn't even tell me.
Excuse me?
Yes, she was. Don't lie.
Excuse me?
Hey, Maury, look. She goes up to the attic halfway through a relationship, pulls a duffel bag out. A duffel bag this big.
I didn't even have attic.
Yes, you did. And you're look, you walk in the back. You walk in the back. Look. Okay, but you know what else? In the strip club, I had friends that was calling me every night, telling me what she's doing.
I had you to keep it away from me. You weren't working.
We're gonna have to stick. You don't know the truth.
Paul, sit down.
From a hole in the ground, Tori. You lie about everything. Name one thing you ever told me the truth about. You said I'm not a stripper. Look, you go back. I'm not a dumbass. You're a dumbass.
You're acting like one.
Your ex-girlfriend and her child are living with your mother.
Yeah, and you know what the messed up part is? She's approved for HUD. She could afford it. She just don't go out. She's too lazy. She wants to live off my mom.
Excuse me?
Yep.
Paul, are you uncomfortable going over your mom's house?
Maury, I didn't go to Thanksgiving. I didn't get to go to Christmas.
I wasn't even there at Thanksgiving.
What?
You think that baby looks like you?
No, that baby don't. That baby don't look nothing like my other baby. And I'm not a deadbeat. I pay child support. I've been paying child support for 6.5 years. My little boy is my heart and soul.
I see.
But that's not my baby.
That child would be your heart and soul.
That's not my. Keep talking. It's all the same. It's all a lie, Tori.
Paul.
You don't know the truth from a hole in the ground.
What's important
Mom,
is to
No. Well, you know what, Mom? I'm not that child's father. I told you when I met you. The bottom line, how are you going to give this baby a good life? You don't have a job. You don't have a home. You have no education. You might be trying.
I'm in college right now, and I got a 4.0.
If you had anything, you wouldn't be in my mother's house.
If that baby is yours, and you've missed out on everything. When he was in the hospital, he's in ICU. Who would you have
Mom,
me?
what are you doing here with her anyway?
Even be there for
you know
her.
what? You told me from a child that no matter what, you love me unconditionally.
I love you
unconditionally. And no matter what happened, you would always have my back. Look where you're sitting. Look where you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart.
I'm not going to put my grandson out in the
You are
car
breaking my heart.
until it's proved
But
that
you
he's
shouldn't be here with
not
her.
Paul, if
I
you're
don't
the
have anything against the baby. It's not the baby's fault.
If you're the father,
If it was mine, I would.
that's what I want to get to. If this is your child, you're going to go over to your mother's house and see that child, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You are.
Yes, I am.
So let's find out one way or another, okay? When it comes to 6-month-old Josiah, Paul, you are the father.
I love you, baby.
I love you,
Look at that gorgeous baby. Look at him.
I know you're going to be a great dad, okay? I know you're going to be a great dad. All right. Thank you. Someone keeps telling Peter that he's not the real father of Peter Jr. Peter's younger brother, Anthony.
I never, ever cheated on Peter with Anthony.
But a giant secret is coming out.
What's the secret?
I just sleep with Anthony.
And I'm real sorry.
Stop those
You
years
need to
you
go
play.
two brothers in an unbelievable situation.
What the hell kind of boy are you? You do this with my fiance?
Two DNA tests. Which brother is the father?
Do you want to apologize to your brother?
The DNA results are unforgettable, and all of the results are coming out today.
Everyone, this is Brianna. Welcome, Brianna, to the show. So, 7 months ago, Brianna gave birth to a beautiful baby boy named PJ. PJ, by the way, is short for Peter Jr. You see, because Peter is Brianna's fiancé. The man who Brianna knows is Peter Jr.'s father. But, okay, that would be fine, except for one thing. There is another person who actually insists that he is PJ's father. And that happens to be Peter's younger brother, Anthony. Well, guess what? Brianna and Peter are furious over that accusation. Watch.
Peter means the world to me, and I just love him. My happiness came to an end because of Anthony, saying that PJ wasn't Peter's. Peter's family member called and told him that PJ wasn't his. I never, ever cheated on Peter with Anthony.
Anthony is my younger brother, and every day it tears me apart inside, knowing that he slept with my woman, Brianna, and that PJ can possibly be his son, not mine. PJ means the world to me. I like to wake up in the morning, see him smile with me, and see him as a happy baby every day.
If Peter leaves me, I won't have no one to love me the way he did.
Guess what? Both brothers are backstage. We've given Brianna and Anthony a lie detector test. We're going to have the results a bit later in the show. Well, guess what, everybody? Last night, Brianna sat down because we were going to give a lie detector test to her to prove her innocence. And apparently there was a shocking turn of events. Because you're going to have to reveal a secret.
Yes.
What's the secret?
I did have sex with Anthony after I had PJ, and I'm real sorry.
How many times did you have sex with him?
Once.
Anthony says he's the father of that baby, that you were flirting with him all along, that you all been messing together all along.
No.
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 By the way, Peter's been in a secluded room. He can't hear any of this. And so we're going to bring him out, and Brianna's going to tell him. Here's Peter, everybody. Peter. Is PJ yours?
In my heart, I believe PJ's mine.
Well, you know, our intention was to sit down with Brianna last night and give her a lie detector test about these accusations.
Yes, ma'am.
But she wanted to tell you something.
After we had PJ, I did sleep with Anthony. And he is yours, and if I could go back in time, I would change it. I just love you. I don't want you to leave me.
It was more than one time!
No,
you
was
lying
it?
ass. Stop those freaking tears, you fake ass lying bitch!
All right, everybody, here's Anthony. Welcome Anthony to the show. More than one time?
More than one time.
I thought we were supposed to be close. We're supposed to be close, but you betrayed me.
And here's the thing, Anthony. She says she slept with you once after she had the baby, not before she had...
Pete, that's why I'm here. You think I will come out here and be in front of all these strangers?
Who do you want to be with?
Peter.
And Peter is the father of your child?
100%.
100%?
Yes.
There's only 100% I know of, and it's this. have the paternity test, and to kind of set the record straight, we gave Anthony a lie detector test. When it comes to 6-month-old PJ, Anthony, you are not the father. When it comes to 6-month-old PJ, Peter, you are the father. So as everybody knows, Brianna made a confession to Peter that she slept with Anthony after the baby was born. So we gave Anthony a lie detector test. We asked you, have you ever had sex with Brianna during your relationship with your brother Peter? You said yes. The lie detector determined you were telling the truth. We asked you, has Brianna ever told you that you were the father of her baby, PJ? You said yes. The lie detector determined that was a lie. We asked you, were you trying to break up Brianna and Peter? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. You're the father, Peter. Anthony's not. You're all going to stay together? For the sake of the child. We'll be back.
She even said it's
Thank you very much.
sister that's out there.
Pancake says she and Chris were dating behind his girlfriend's back for 3 years.
He promised me he was gonna be with me, he was gonna leave Shonda.
But Chris says there's no way Pancake's baby is his.
It was just a fling.
The situation between these two women is coming to a head today. But the question remains, is Chris the father of Pancake's baby?
Chris.
DNA results are unforgettable, and all of the results are coming out today.
Everyone, this is Pancake. Welcome, Pancake, to the show. Now, here's the deal. Pancake was dating this man, Chris, for 3 years. Now, she knew that he was in a relationship with another woman named Shonda. But, well, hey, he was the one who was juggling, right? Because he kept promising Pancake that he would leave Shonda. Then Pancake got pregnant with her now 8-month-old daughter, Zahaya. There she is. Then all of a sudden, Chris says he's going to leave the other woman, Shonda, for Pancake and take care of her baby. But guess what? Chris didn't do that. He stayed with Shonda. And now he denies he's the father of Pancake's daughter, Zahara. He promised you he'd be with you.
He promised me he was gonna be with me, he was gonna leave Shonda.
She says Chris was in love with her. Is that true?
I don't think so.
Why not? No?
Yeah.
I don't think so for the simple
Whatever.
fact it was just a fling.
Oh,
We've been together 9 years. Everybody
It was just a fling. It was just a fling.
No.
It was just a fling.
We've been together 9 years.
Look, what you need to do is be quiet and be clueless. What you been quiet?
Shonda,
I'm not mad at her. I'm mad at the situation, Maury. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Do you know what I've been through? Do you know what I've been through? I'm tired of it. He told me he loved me. He told you he loved you. But if he loved you, he would never cheated on you, baby.
Now we've got a man in the middle, and we're going to find out how you play two women against each other. This is what Chris had to say.
Pancake and I has never been in a relationship. I never promised her we would be a family. We were never, I repeat, ever in an exclusive relationship. Pancake is whipping up lies because she's obsessed with me. I did sleep with Pancake, but so did the rest of Mississippi. The reason she's pinning this baby on me is because she's jealous of the family I already have with Shonda.
Chris and I have been together for 9 years, and I am standing by my man. I believe she wants my man, and I believe she wants to take what's mine.
When these test results come back and proves I'm not the father, Pancake, I want you to listen up loud and clear. I don't want to be with you, so stop trying to ruin my life.
Seat right here. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Maury.
You got yourself in, as they always say, a situation.
Oh, yeah.
That your girlfriend?
Yes.
That's
for 9 years. Love her to death.
And that's who you want to be. And that's who you want to be with.
That's who I want to be with and is going to be with.
She says you were with her last week.
Oh, last week I was with you last week.
Look that woman in the eye.
And okay, I'm looking at a woman.
Is that your child?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I know it's a possibility because I did sleep with her. I don't know. That's what we're here today.
I'm a hoe, but you're doing it with me unprotectedly.
We gave Pancake a lie detector test and a DNA test.
Y'all ready? Okay.
Here's the lie detector results. We asked you, does Chris tell you that he is in love with you? You
No.
said yes. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth. We asked you, did Chris tell you that he was going to leave Shonda for you? You said yes. The lie detector determined you were telling the truth. We asked you, how many times have you had sexual intercourse with Chris? You told our lie detector administrator you had sex with Chris over 30 times. The lie detector test determined that was the truth. We asked you, how long have you had a sexual relationship with Chris? You admitted you had a sexual relationship more than 2 years. The lie detector test determined that was the truth. We asked you when was the last time you had sexual intercourse with Chris? You said last week. The lie detector test determined that was the truth. Pancake, wait a second. Isn't this more important than anything you're saying? Thank you. In the case of 8-month-old Zahia, Chris, you are the father.
Just take care of that baby. All right. I'm going to do everything I can do.
Okay, you proved it, all right? He says he'll take care of that child. Okay? He'll take care of that child. You are the father.
Chris's girlfriend of 9 years just found out he has a baby with another woman. And it proves way too much to handle.
You okay?
Nick truly believes Sarah cheated and another man is the real father of his daughter.
His 18-year-old nephew, Kim.
My nephew is the father of her baby.
The situation is causing utter turmoil. Is Nick's teenage nephew the real father of his baby?
Nick, Kim.
The DNA results are unforgettable, and all of the results are coming out today.
Everyone, this is Sarah. Welcome Sarah to the show. Sarah has come here to clear her name. You see, Sarah used to be in love with this man, Nick. Sarah's 100% sure that Nick's the father of her 16-month-old daughter, Nikira. Now, Nick claims, boy, does he have another story. He claims that Sarah cheated and that the other man is the father of her baby. And who is that other man? Well, Nick says it's his 18-year-old nephew, Kim. So, we've given Nick, Kim, and baby Nakira a DNA test to uncover the truth. How long's he been accusing you of sleeping with Kim?
Since before I ever got pregnant, Maury.
Oh, really? You want to be with Nick?
Yeah, once this test comes back that Nakira does belong to him,
Right.
I'm hoping, that we can work this out
Well,
and get beyond this.
Obvious.
He is a good man. He's a good man at heart. He's just crazy. He's senile.
Everybody, this is what Nick had to say.
I spent a lot of time getting Sarah to fall in love with me. It was 2 months before she even let me take her on a date. That's when we knew we both had something special. When Sarah told me she was pregnant, I was really excited. Our relationship went downhill when I found out Sarah was spending too much time with my nephew, Kim. He was always at her house taking care of her while she was pregnant. I think it's because my nephew is the father of her baby. I know me and Kim are related, but the baby have more features of Kim than me. The baby eye socket, nose, and chin look just like Kim. I want to know why. I can tell if a baby is mine or not, and this baby is not mine.
Everybody, welcome Nick. Here's Nick. That child's named after you. That child's named after you.
Because I've been there more from day one.
You have.
I've been there. No! But I know more in my heart. I know that ain't my child.
That dude wasn't even in the hospital when she was born. There was no birth certificate.
Nick, have a seat.
None of that.
Sit down here for a second.
From day one. You wrong.
You dead
I
wrong.
bet you wrong.
Nick, you think she would lie down with a 16-year-old?
Hell no.
More. It goes on every day in this world.
Older women with 16-year-olds.
Yes.
No,
I know you watch the news. Look at the school teacher. School teacher messing with 14, 15-year-old kids. It happens every day, boy.
I bet you when them
And you gonna blame no
you gonna be
and try to
looking
claim
like a
that's my child.
dumbass.
It ain't going down
You
like
gonna
that.
look so stupid. That's his
If
baby.
this baby, Nick, if this baby is proved to be yours, I know you'll be a good father to that baby, but are you two going to get back together?
More, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I might try to work things out, but the way I feel right now.
You're so upset.
Yeah.
You love your nephew?
I love my nephew. I love him. I can't help but love my nephew more. I can't help but love him. Look at him. That is my brother's son.
This is what Kim had to say.
I can't believe my own uncle is accusing me of sleeping with his ex-girlfriend, Sarah. Nick thinks Nakira's mine because I spent way too much time with Sarah while she was pregnant. Nakira's my little cousin. When Nick was away for work, I just wanted to make sure Sarah and the baby were taken care of. I never have and never will sleep with Sarah. I love my Uncle Nick and I would never hurt him or destroy his family.
He sounds pretty convincing.
More.
There ain't nothing to be convinced. That's what it is.
More. You tell
That's
me
what it is. Everything he just said was true. That's what it is. That's what it is.
More. I goes out of town to go to work.
Right.
And every day I call home, he is in my house.
Here's Kim. We're going to find out the answer to that. We'll get the answer. Here's Kim. Hi, Kim.
What else, man? What else?
I want to tell you.
What else?
Nick asks a good question. When he calls home, when he's away working, you answer the phone. How come you're there? You're there a lot?
Yeah, I was there all the time, but he was gone. So at the same time, while he
you were
gone,
and you were what? You were making
Y'all blowing this thing. Y'all blowing this thing. But when y'all want somebody to check up on y'all, right?
So in other words, you were just looking after everything, particularly after the baby.
Yeah, I was looking after her and my little cousin.
I go for what them two say. I go for fried ice cream.
Child,
I go for fried ice cream. That's not a day, boy. I go for that. That's not a day. Ice cream. That's not a day, boy. That's not a day.
You gonna get some fried ice cream? You gonna eat some fried ice cream today? Won't be up.
Here we go.
no fried ice cream. You'll be eating it by yourself.
When it comes to 16-month-old Nakira, Kim,
You are not the daddy.
you are not the father.
I told you. Now what? Now what?
When it comes to 16-month-old Nakira, Nick, you are the father.
Thank you. Now can I get up apology? 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 Can I get up apology?
You want that fried ice cream with hot
I'm apologizing to both of y'all on national TV.
Good.
You know, I still got love for both of y'all.
Good.
And that's how it's going to be.
And that's going to be a big hug for everybody. Very good.
You ain't even have to go through all this. Oh, is that Dad? Is that Dad?
Thank you, Maury. Because you gave me a lot of clothes on a lot of things.
You're gonna be a terrific father. I know that. Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Maury.
Thank you, Kim. You're gonna be a great cousin.
Thank you. Thank you for figuring this out.
Thank you, Maury.
Heather always hoped to have the perfect family.
But it didn't work out that way for me.
Jeff cheated, abandoned her and her child.
Today, she needs a DNA test to show her ex-fiancé that he's the father.
You're not the
Her sister is here and fed up. But is her ex-fiancé the father?
Jeff.
The DNA results are unforgettable, and all of the results are coming out today.
Everyone, this is Heather. Welcome Heather to the show. Now, for the last 13 months, Heather has been a single mother to her daughter Jewel because this man, she's been a single mother because this man Jeff denies that he is her father. It's not the future that Heather anticipated. You see, at one point, these two were engaged. But shortly after she got pregnant, Heather says Jeff cheated, abandoned her and her unborn child. Why?
Just like every little girl, I dreamt of falling in love, getting married, and starting a family. But it didn't work out that way for me. I found out I was pregnant shortly after we got engaged. 3 months later, I found text messages in Jeff's phone to another girl saying that he loved her. I broke up with him because I won't be with a cheater. From that moment on, Jeff has denied my daughter Jewel. The only father that my daughter knows is my sister Ashton. Jeff is 30 years old, but he is not a man. He is a child that runs from his responsibilities, and that ends today.
It didn't work out that way at all. Okay, and by the way, your sister Ashton is here in the audience.
Yes, sir.
And what you're saying is that Ashton takes care of this baby.
She does. She helps me out so much.
You ever asked Jeff for things?
I've asked him several times. He's never there. I've asked him to send me money. Oh, I sent it. Where's it at? It never got there. I know 1,000% that is his child.
You're sure?
Oh, I'm positive.
Well, guess
I was
what?
never with anybody else when I was with him.
This is what Jeff had to say to my producers last night.
Right now, Maury Povich is more important to me than Barack Obama. He's the man that's going to set me free from Heather once and for all. I have said from day one that baby does not look like me at all. Heather's the type of girl that has a lot of one-night stands. She plays like she's sweet and innocent, but it's all an act. Heather told my own family members another guy was Jewel's father. My question is, why am I the only man getting a DNA test? And for Heather's sister Ashton, I'm sorry you have to care for Heather's baby. Maybe if she wasn't confused about who the father was, you wouldn't have to. Heather, I hope you find your pot of gold, but it won't be at the end of my rainbow.
Oh,
everybody,
bring him out. Bring him out.
Here's Jeff.
No.
Jeff, come on out.
No.
Denied the pregnancy in the beginning?
In the beginning, there was times and dates that just didn't match up. So, hey, of course times are right.
I'm down in South Georgia.
Oh, back, bitch. Stay on over there. Stay on over there.
I
You don't know nothing about me. You staying right there where you at.
I buy her diapers.
Well, that's on you.
Well,
that's on you. You do you. You do you, I do me. And that's where it ends.
You know what? I'm supposed to be the aunt. I'm supposed to spoil that
Stay in the audience, I'll stay on the stage. Let's leave it at there. Don't pop at me. You can sit on down in your chair. I'll stay up here. She was with... Come get him, baby. Come on and get him. You are Maury Pope.
When it comes to 13-month-old Jewel, Jeff.
The results are next. Is her ex-fiancé the father?
Jeff.
DNA results are unforgettable, and all of the results are coming out today.
Just like every little girl, I dreamt of falling in love, getting married, and starting a family. But it didn't work out that way for me. The only father that my daughter knows is my sister, Ashton. Jeff is 30 years old, but he is not a man.
I have said from day one that baby does not look like me at all. And for Heather's sister, Ashton, I'm sorry you have to care for Heather's baby. Maybe if she wasn't confused about who the father was, you wouldn't have to. You are Maury Pope.
When it comes to 13-month-old Jewel, Jeff, you are the father.
Then why the hell's another? He's the daddy.
Why do you another man? Why do you care?
And hell, if the child's supposed to be mine, there was another man saying it. Of course I'm supposed to care about that.
I don't care what he says. You should have known from the get-go that I wasn't with nobody else.
To begin with.
Okay.
You should have believed her.
Ladies, back off.
Really?
now,
You're
okay?
that gullible? You don't believe the results?
Now.
That was DNA.
Oh, you better
that was
believe it.
from the doctor.
I believe the results.
Okay, fine. All right, okay. So just lay off, all right? If you want him to get into this child's life, allow him the chance, all right? You are the father.
Chris's girlfriend of 9 years just found out he has a baby with another woman. And it proves way too much to handle.
You okay?
The DNA results are unforgettable, and all of the results are coming out today. Earlier, it was a love triangle for the ages.
He promised me he was going to be with me. He was going to leave Shonda.
Pancake claimed that Chris was sleeping with her behind his girlfriend Shonda's back for 3 years.
It was just a fling.
And she was claiming that Chris was the father of her 8-month-old daughter. Is that your girlfriend?
Yes.
She says you were with her last week.
Oh, last week I was with you last week.
A lie detector test determined Pancake was telling the truth.
That was the truth.
And then the paternity results were in.
Chris, you are the father.
Backstage after the show, Chris's girlfriend Shonda was extremely upset.
You okay?
Last week? I'm tired. I can't do that. Last week? Are you kidding me?
I was a little drunk. I can admit
Drunk?
that.
But you came home to me? Oh, no, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Help me. My baby just lost her daddy, as of now. It's over. I can't do it no more.
I'm sorry.
It's over. It's over.
Is it truly over? Keep watching future shows for updates. Until next time, America. In the next hour, families are locked in a face-off. And only the test results on Maury can expose the real truth. Don and Amy hired Jessica to babysit their children.
Jessica went a little further than just babysitting.
But apparently this babysitter was having sex with their then 14-year-old son, Stephen.
And now she claims he's the father of her daughter, Cheyenne.
What would you think, Maury?
I don't know what I would think. One babysitter. One teen boy. And one shocking DNA test. Did this teen boy make a baby with his babysitter or not?
Stephen.
Plus, you are not. Marisol has taken not 1, not 5, not 10, but 16 DNA tests to find the father of her children.
Marisol is back today.
And once again, she needs to show DNA proof before she gets the help she needs. Marisol's 17th paternity test.
Well, let's find out.
Will she find the father today? It's a jam-packed hour of unforgettable paternity drama.
You made a mistake.
And it starts right now.
Everyone, this is Don and his wife, Amy. Welcome them to the show. You know, we all as parents want to protect our children, but for Don and Amy, they are facing a parent's worst nightmare. You see, they hired a young woman named Jessica to babysit their then 14-year-old son, Stephen. Jessica went a little further than just babysitting Stephen. Don and Amy say that Jessica seduced young Stephen. And now she claims he's the father of her daughter, Cheyenne.
We trusted our babysitter, Jessica, to watch our kids. We had no idea she was having sex with our son when he was only 14.
Jessica showed up at our house, claiming our son Stephen is the father of her baby.
This girl is looking for nothing but a meal ticket. My son is not the father of her baby.
This girl looks nothing like my son or anyone else in our family.
Jessica thinks she can pull the wool over my son's eyes, but not me and Amy.
DNA will prove that our son is not the father.
We're going to need Jessica and her baby to move out of our house and let Stephen live his teenage years.
Okay. Some story. You trusted Jessica to take care of your kids as a babysitter.
Yeah, what was I thinking? Who do I know she was going to molest my 14-year-old son? What the hell is wrong with this girl?
Fast forward. Your son now, Stephen, is 17.
Yep.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Jessica what? Shows up?
She has to come visit. She didn't say nothing about the kids until she got
Oh,
there.
you didn't know? You didn't know? You didn't know she came with a
Shut
baby?
up, one time, hoe. Go back to Mama Tramp. Go back to Mama Tramp.
How long has Jessica and the 3-year-old been in your house?
About a week, 2 weeks.
About a week or two.
But they might be less than that.
Less than that, they're about to leave after the show.
By the way, how's it going?
Not too good. All the drama and everything they bring to us, my wife thinks that I might be sleeping with this hoe because my son did.
Oh, my God! I'm not sleeping with you! That is so disgusting!
Okay.
I just want him out of the house.
What happens if it's your grandchild?
If it's my
It's
grandchild,
not.
it's different, but it's not my grandchild. It looks nothing like my son.
Shut up! It's my time, bitch!
Shut up, you deadbeat grandma! You know it's your son's baby! My
Don.
son, and the test will prove that it's
You
not
ever
my
think that
son's.
you'd be a grandfather your age?
Not at 35, boy. I ain't crazy.
I can't wait to hear what Jessica has to say. This is what she told my producers.
I know Don and Amy hired me to be their babysitter, but I never meant to hurt them. But here are the facts. I had sex with Stephen for several months behind their backs. And he is the father of my daughter, Cheyenne. I know this is shocking, but everyone needs to get over it. Don and Amy need to accept the fact that they have a 3-year-old granddaughter. Ever since I came back into their lives, Don has been nothing but a deadbeat grandpa. And this has to stop. Stephen knows what we did. He may be 17, but he's not a little boy anymore. I'm so proud of Stephen for manning up, unlike his annoying parents. Listen, Don and Amy, I don't need any more trouble out of you two.
What I need is for you to let Steven be a father to his daughter, because me and Cheyenne are here to stay. No, your daughters are out. It's not his kid.
Everybody, here's Jessica. Jessica, come on.
Shut the hell up!
Have a seat, Jessica. Sit down. Sit down. Jessica, they look alike.
Nothing like you. They do. Why, look at their noses.
The noses?
Look, she looks like you. Look at yours. She looks just like you.
You were hired to babysit the kids 3 years ago, and how come you messed around with the 14-year-old?
Because you're a child molester, that's why.
I am not.
He was 14. You were 19. That's the reason.
It takes two to tango.
Yeah, it takes two. And he did. He did not get permission. I didn't say you could sleep with him. He can't get permission. So you went for it.
He does. He's 14.
Wait a second.
He is 14.
At 14 years old, why didn't you say him, wait a second, Stephen, you're 14. We can't do this. Jessica, okay, that's one side of the story. Now, the other day, I guess you must have talked to Stephen. You said if you could come by, right?
Right.
You wanted to come by.
I did.
And so Stephen asked his parents if you could come by, and they said, oh, okay, we remember Jessica. She used to be your babysitter. He shows up at the bus station, and you have a 3-year-old with you.
I do. And it's your son's baby. Oh,
it's supposed to be Stephen's today. Go back to Mama, Tramp. Just go on. It's not his.
Just wait. You let me walk it off this street. Your son's father than me.
Why did you wait 3 years for these people to know?
Yeah, it's
because I didn't want Steven to have to be a father at 14.
Well, how about 17?
What about
He's only 17 now.
14, ain't it?
The only piece missing here is Stephen. This is what he had to say.
I just found out that I could be the father of my babysitter's 3-year-old daughter, Cheyenne. When Jessica used to babysit me and my sister, we would sneak and have sex when my parents weren't home. I was only 14 years old when me and Jessica had sex, but I knew what I was doing. Before Jessica came to live with us, my mom and dad didn't know she had a baby, but I did. I know they're only trying to protect me, but I need them to help me take care of Cheyenne because I know she's my baby. I need my parents and everyone else in my family to start accepting that I'm a father. Cheyenne and Jessica are going to be in my life for a long time.
Everybody, here's Stephen.
You got life messed up, brother. Get off me. This is that's the day.
Stephen.
You are still a kid yourself.
Stephen.
You're not even grown up yet.
Hey,
Stephen. Step up and be a father.
It ain't yours.
Well, you're a kid.
It ain't yours.
It is too.
That means
Watch and see.
It
is. Watch and see.
We'll raise one that you can if it is yours, won't we?
Wait a
Because
second.
you ain't even finished school yet. You
Amy,
quit.
wait a minute. Stephen, she was 19, you were 14.
Correct.
And you're back with her, right? According
Yes.
to her, you all are sleeping together.
That's correct.
Do you get the feeling, Stephen, that you're brainwashed? Did she brainwash you?
No.
She had to have, son. She had to have. It's too hard to take care of a baby.
Stephen.
You need to grow up.
That child looks like
She
you.
don't even look like you.
Look like you.
Oh, my God.
That child looks like. She's got my nose, Maury.
She has your nose?
Yes.
No, she does not got your nose. She's got her mama's
She
nose.
does. Look at her. Look.
She has got
We're
her
gonna
mama's
set
nose.
right now.
Oh, she does. Look at her. No, she ain't.
She's out.
No, she ain't.
I want to know what the story is. I understand. By the way, Stephen, if you're not the father, you will tell, hi, Jessica, nice to see you, goodbye, right?
No.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will. It's over.
No, I
If
won't.
you don't, they're going to be charges filed. It's over.
If this is your grandchild,
Then he's got support and all the help he needs, Maury. So does she.
So does she. But it ain't our grandkids. It's what we're trying to tell you.
Well, we're getting ready to find out right now.
when it comes to 3-year-old Cheyenne, Stephen,
Did this teen boy make a baby with his babysitter or not? The incredible answer is coming up. You are not. A DNA test proved Deontay is not the father of Brittany's daughter, Harmony.
He made a mistake.
She's back to find the real father of Harmony.
He's the only possibility.
The results are in.
You're the daddy! You're the daddy!
What will Brittany's second DNA test prove? Anthony? Plus, Marisol's 17th paternity test.
Well, let's find out.
Will she find the father today? Marisol's 17th paternity test. Will she find the father today?
Everyone, this is Brittany. Welcome Brittany back to the show. Brittany was here 2 weeks ago. She was here 2 weeks ago. She was left devastated when she found out that this man, Deontay, was not the father of her 3-year-old daughter, Harmony. So, look how cute she is. Now, before we find out why she's back, take a look at the last appearance of Brittany. What happened when you informed him that you were pregnant?
He didn't do nothing.
You know what he told our people? He didn't even know you were pregnant.
He lied!
Who do you think's the main reason for this?
Both of them the reason, and his mama Monique keep filling his head with all these lies. He is not your baby. Yes, he is. He is not my baby.
I know for a fact that I'm not the father of Brittany's daughter, Harmony.
This little girl is 3 years old. How do you go 3 years without knowing who your baby daddy is?
Monique, how are you?
Look at this head. Look at this head.
She don't got my eyes. Deontay, you are not. Made a mistake.
You want to be a woman, you be a woman, and you stand up and you do what the hell you need to do.
Now, that was enough of a surprise, but after the show, there was another surprise. Guess what? Brittany and Deontay got back together. They are now a couple. Deontay is here to support Brittany. But Deontay also says that the DNA results with a man named Anthony will determine his future with Brittany. So what do you mean by that?
Well, when I found out that Harmony wasn't my daughter, I felt bad.
Right.
Every child deserves a father. Every child. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. You know? And hold on, that's not even it. That's not even a half of it, you know? I've been knowing them for so long. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to just turn my back on
So you
them.
and she got back together again, but now you are saying if Anthony, this guy, is not proven to be the father.
And the only reason why I'm gonna leave is because she told me she only messed around once.
Oh.
And if he ain't the daddy, then if she lied to me about one thing, she gonna lie to me about 2 things. She gonna lie to me about 3 things. It's gonna be another in the circle. You feel me? It's gonna go.
And I'm glad you're here to support me. Thank you for your support.
Brittany, you think it's this guy?
Yes.
One time? You all only together one time?
But it only take one time, Maury. It only take one time.
He said he wore protection.
He didn't wear nothing. We was drunk. How he know what he wore?
He didn't have a right to be mad?
No, for what?
Well,
I'm calling him, so no, ain't no need
Yeah,
to be
but
mad.
the
He
reason-
can step up now, Maury, and do what he got to do.
But Brittany, there's a 3-year-old child there. He hasn't been around a
That's
child.
3 years. We got 15 more to go. 18, honey. Add it up. It's all right.
He's the only possibility.
Yep.
He's okay. All right. Well, guess what? I mean, this is what Anthony
I'm going
had
to
to
fix
say.
this for my daughter. We're going to prove today who the daddy is.
Okay.
I can't believe that Brittany is trying to pin her baby on me. Less than 2 weeks ago, she texted this guy named Deontay, and he wasn't the father. I got a real good feeling that Brittany will be right back on the Maury show. She's gonna have to test like 6 other men. When I met Brittany 3 years ago, she was loose, and it's likely she's still sleeping around. I don't think I'm the father of Harmony for the simple fact that me and Brittany only had sex one time, and I use protection. I'm interracial, and Harmony looks pure black. I'm hoping it's proven I'm not Harmony's father. I don't want to deal with Brittany and all of her drama.
Bring him out! Bring
Here
him
he
out!
is, Anthony.
You alive! You didn't sleep with me! No, you didn't sleep with me! You the daddy! You the daddy! You the daddy! You the daddy! You the daddy!
Anthony, You think you look like that child?
That baby don't look nothing like me.
Look at her! She looks just like you! What are you talking about, dude?
That baby don't look like me.
Look at these ears. They point out just like...
She bought this stuff, girl.
She got elf ears just like your legs. You an elf, too.
Who you gonna bring in next week?
Shut up.
Anthony, you say that, you know...
She waited 3 years to tell me this. Come on now.
Okay, and you can step up now and do what you got to do as a father. What are you talking about?
Anthony.
What are you talking about?
If it is mine, then I will.
Okay, that's all I need to hear.
Your doubt is because it was one time. One time. You also,
One time. Ain't no
Wait, only take one time? Are you serious?
Not that one time.
Yeah, that one time. That one time.
So if you were drinking, Anthony, is it possible you forgot to put on the condom?
Yep,
I put it on. I put it on every time.
You did
Come on, man. I keep one on me. I keep one on me. You gonna be back next week. We got that. You gotta get rich out of it.
We see more. You got the results.
Mark's gonna get rich out of there. She's gonna be on there plenty more time.
You'll be in this child's life, wouldn't you, if you're the father?
Yeah.
Because
if I am, though.
You don't have any children, right?
No, I'm 20 years old. No kids, and this one ain't mine.
When it comes to 3-year-old Harmony, Anthony, you are not.
This will be straight, man. I don't know about me and you, but I got you, man. I'm gonna take care of that baby, man. I got you, man. She mine, man. Man, you lied to me. I told you not to lie to me. If you would have just been 100, we wouldn't be here.
It's gonna be all right.
I love you.
You got a friend here. You got a friend here.
For my life, man.
You got a friend.
To me, man.
You're lucky to have a friend. All right? Okay? Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's it.
It's all right. It's all right. I hope you work it out, though. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
I apologize.
You all right?
You are not. Marisol has taken not 1, not 5, not 10, but 16 DNA tests to find the father of her children.
Marisol is back today.
And once again, she needs to show DNA proof before she gets the help she needs. Marisol's 17th paternity test.
Well, let's find out.
Will she find the father today? Marisol's 17th paternity test. Will she find the father today?
Ladies and gentlemen, over the last 15 years of this show, there is one guest I'm always asked about. Marisol. Marisol is back today. Everybody, please welcome Marisol. Here she is. Now, for those of you who don't know Marisol's journey on the Maury Show, Marisol has had 16 paternity tests for her 5 children. Why is she here today? Wait a minute. Let's take a look back.
5 beautiful children, 16 DNA tests. It all began with a search for her daughter Shadiman's father.
Not the father. Not the father. Not the father.
Marisol put her search on hold for Shadiman's father and turned her attention to her son, Joshua. For her son, Davion, the paternity test left Marisol with more painful questions than answers.
Not the father. Not the father. Not the father.
Although Marisol gave up her search for Davion's dad a year later, Marisol came back hoping she'd have better luck finding the father of her new baby, Anthony.
The mystery man who could not be here is not Marisol. Joey, you are not the father.
1 year later, Marisol returned with Reggie, hoping this time she would finally gain closure.
Reggie, you are the father.
A few months later, Marisol and Reggie had this shocking update.
Reggie has really stepped up. But Anthony's not the only person he's been there for.
Marisol and I are together, and she is now 6 months pregnant. We won't be coming back for a DNA test this time. I know this one is mine.
Okay, that was the update. And now Marisol has good news and bad news. The good news is she has welcomed a sixth child, Jelani. She's beautiful. The bad news is Reggie, who she was with, is denying that he's the father. And you're more furious than ever.
I am furious because once again, I'm here to prove to Reggie that he is my baby's father.
Well, why would he doubt that he's the father?
Because I confessed something to him.
Yeah, what did you do?
I cheated on him. He knows that he is Jelani's father.
So, when Jelani was born, was Reggie there?
He was there. We were there. We were together. We were one big happy family. We were living together and everything. I told him one little secret or whatever, and now he's denying my baby. But today he's going to find out he is Jelani's father.
You want to be back with him?
Oh, hell no.
No? This is what Reggie had to say.
Last time I was on the show, I found out I was the father of Anthony, Marisol's baby. After that, I thought me and Marisol could make it work. It makes me sick that I'm back on this stage. But I shouldn't be too surprised. It is Marisol I'm dealing with. When Marisol told me she was pregnant with our second child, I was happy. It wasn't easy standing by Marisol's side. She has the worst reputation. But I defended her because I thought she was carrying my child. On Jelani's first birthday, that's when Marisol told me she cheated on me. I couldn't believe it. All I could think of is, that baby's not mine. I can't trust a word Marisol says. And until I get DNA proof, I'm not gonna claim that baby. And I definitely don't think this is the last time you're gonna see her on more.
Everybody, here's Reggie. Reggie, first of all, I want to congratulate you for being a good father to Anthony.
Thank you.
It was your child. You love that little boy.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Of course I do.
And you're gonna love Jelani too, because she's yours.
Did you ever think you'd be here again?
No, I didn't think. I thought the lies and the betrayal was over, but it's Marisol, so.
Oh, well, we're here, and I'm gonna prove to you she's yours. So stop talking.
We're gonna
Reggie,
find out.
take a look at that child. Take a look at you. You don't see any similarities.
She doesn't look like you. She don't look like you. Look at that big-ass forehead. She's not yours.
That don't mean nothing. Looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving. What do you want me to do? Looks can be...
Look at this. She's not yours. She's not yours. Come on.
Did you... When she was born, you were at the hospital, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Sure
'Cause
was.
that's what I
The
do.
whole
I'm a
time?
father.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's my baby. I'm gonna go see,
No, you don't
see
think
my
she
baby.
is yours.
Oh, that's what she said. So she says. So she says.
If we prove that you're the father, you'll sign a birth certificate.
He is going to sign it. And he's going to make y'all.
Well, let's find out. I assume you want to be the father because you've been there with her.
Yeah, I do. I really do, but...
She's yours.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
When it comes to one-year-old Jelani, Reggie, you are the father. Mary believes her son Patrick's fiancé is definitely a cheater.
Guess what? Mama has had enough.
Because she claims his fiancé made a sexual pass at her.
How ridiculous is that? How long can you get?
One angry mother trying to stop her own son's wedding. She came on to you.
Wanted a threesome with me and I turned her down. She's a liar.
The outrageous lie detector results.
You're one disrespectful person.
And the even more outrageous paternity results are in. Patrick. Marisol's 17th paternity test. Will she find the father today? Everyone, this is Michelle. Welcome, Michelle. This is great. Get ready, 5 months. Michelle's ready to walk down the aisle with her fiancé Patrick. There is someone who never wants that to happen. It's Patrick's mother, Maury.
Not gonna happen.
You know what Maury claims? Maury claims that Michelle came on to her sexually.
Yeah. How ridiculous is that? How low can you get?
And then Maury says when she rejected the offer, Michelle went after her son, Patrick.
She has lost her mind.
And all of that has resulted in a 3-year-old child named Lexi. There's Lexi.
Baby.
A child who, by the way, Maury adamantly denies is her granddaughter.
From day one. From day Michelle way before my son did. And she's a lying, manipulating, destroying piece of trash. Besides being a backstabber, I know for a fact that Michelle is bisexual and she loves women. Because she made sexual advances at me before she got with my son. I don't swing that way, and I turned her ass down flat. When she couldn't have me, she went to the next best thing. It was my son. I am sick and tired of her brainwashing Patrick. I know for a fact that Lexi is not my granddaughter. Michelle is playing my son like a puppet so he will support her so she can sit on her fat ass. But guess what? Mama has had enough.
Okay.
She has lost her
now,
mind.
this is some family
She
feud.
don't even know.
So you wanted to be with Maury.
No, Maury, that is ridiculous. This woman has lost her mind. She is a habitual liar. All she's worried about is Patrick being Mama's boy for the rest of his life, and not going to happen.
She thinks you're with him just to spite her.
Not true, Maury. That is not true at all.
Okay.
I have been bisexual, granted. Yes, I have.
Ooh.
But that is not my cup of tea, Maury. No.
She's lying, lying to all of
I
us.
like
Every
everyone
one
with
of
a
us
meat
is
on her bones,
bisexual.
Maury, not
Her
me.
and her friend wanted to have sex with me. A threesome.
This is my family, and she is not going to tear it apart. Not going to happen.
So what we did was not only we have a DNA test.
A lie detector, Maury. Yeah, that's what's up. We'll see your life today. We'll see.
So you're supposed to walk down the aisle in 5 months.
That's right.
Who is not going to be on the list to the wedding?
Everybody in Mansville will be on there except Patrick's mother.
Nothing to do with
the
it.
devil, Maury. She is not going to destroy my family or my daughter.
She's not coming to her son's wedding?
She sure ain't, Maury.
By the way,
You're right.
she calls your daughter names, too.
Yeah, she called my daughter a the only I see's her.
Hi, Mary. Stand up for a second. Okay, let's move right here. Thank you very much, Mary. Okay, she says you're a liar. You say...
She's a liar.
She came on to you.
Her and her friend wanted a threesome with me, and I turned her down.
She's a liar. I got my friend's number right now. You can call her and ask her.
You think that child looks like your granddaughter?
No, I do not.
The way you see it, when you rejected her, she went on to your son.
Yes, to spite me.
Lies.
Really?
She is such a liar.
You talk
Look
to-
at her, Maury.
Yes?
I have been gay, like I said. I like women with meat on their bones, not a beanpole, Maury. This is the devil.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever. I told you no, and you couldn't stand it.
By the way, Mary, if we prove that that's Patrick's child, are you going to the wedding?
Hell no. I don't want nothing to do with it. Nothing.
She's not invited to the wedding, Maury.
Here's Patrick right in the middle. Here's Patrick.
You're one disrespectful person.
Wow. Are you in the middle or what?
Definitely in the middle.
Is that your child?
Absolutely, 100%.
Do you think Michelle hit on your mother?
I don't think so. It's just rumors.
Are you ready to get married without your mother being there?
I really would love my mom to be there, but she's got to accept our relationship. She just has to.
If Lexi's yours and you prove me out to be a liar, hey, I will chill out. But you got to prove me wrong,
I do believe you just
son.
said you were not coming to the wedding. If she
Okay.
was.
First, we're going to go to the paternity report. So we're going to do the paternity results first, which I care about more than anything, and then we'll do the lie detector, okay? When it comes to 3-year-old Lexi, Patrick,
is Patrick the father of his fiance's baby? The outrageous results are next. One babysitter, one teen boy, and one shocking DNA test. Did this teen boy make a baby with his babysitter or not?
Stephen.
The incredible answer is coming up. Marisol's 17th paternity test. Will she find the father today?
I knew Michelle way before my son did, and she's a lying, manipulating, destroying piece of trash. Besides being a backstabber, I know for a fact that Michelle is bisexual and she loves women because she made sexual advances at me before she got with my son. I know for a fact that Lexi is not my granddaughter. Michelle is playing my son like a puppet so he will support her so she can sit on her fat ass.
This is my family, and she is not going to tear it apart. It's not going to happen.
You think that child looks like your granddaughter?
No, I do not.
Is that your child?
Absolutely, 100%.
You think Michelle hit on your mother?
I don't think so. It's just rumors.
So we're going to do the paternity results first, which I care about more than anything, and then we'll do the lie detector, okay? When it comes to 3-year-old Lexi, Patrick, you are the father.
Hold ya! Hold ya!
I told you.
Now we have the lie detector.
Now what do you got to say?
You were asked, during your relationship with Patrick, have you ever had sexual contact of any kind with any other man?
Nope.
You said no. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth.
That's what's up. Yeah, what?
That's a lie.
You were asked if during your relationship with Patrick, have you ever had sexual contact with a woman?
Nope.
You said no. The lie detector test determined
Hear this.
you are telling the truth.
Who's the liar?
Well, I never said we had sex, Michelle.
You were asked, are you in love with Patrick? You said yes. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth.
Yes! Come on, yes!
I think Mary should bury her anger, and you should offer forgiveness, and you all should go to the same wedding. That's what I think. We'll be back right after this.
No more. Don and Amy hired Jessica to babysit their children.
Jessica went a little further than just babysitting.
But apparently this babysitter was having sex with their then 14-year-old son, Stephen.
And now she claims he's the father of her daughter, Cheyenne.
What would you think, Maury?
I don't know what I would think.
One babysitter. One teen boy. And one shocking DNA test. Did this teen boy make a baby with his babysitter or not?
Stephen.
The incredible answer is next. Marisol's 17th paternity test. Will she find the father today?
We trusted our babysitter, Jessica, to watch our kids. We had no idea she was having sex with our son when he was only 14.
Jessica showed up at our house, claiming our son Stephen is the father of her baby.
You ever think that you'd be a grandfather your age?
Not at 35, Maury. I ain't crazy.
I know Don and Amy hired me to be their babysitter, but here are the facts. I had sex with Steven for several months behind their backs. And he is the father of my daughter, Cheyenne.
You were hired to babysit the kids 3 years ago. How come you messed around with the 14-year-old?
Because you were terminated, that's why. He was 14. You were 19. That's the reason.
It takes two to tango.
He was 19, you were 14.
Correct.
It's too hard to take care of a baby.
Steven.
You need to grow up.
That child look.
She's got my nose, Maury.
She has your nose?
Yes.
No, she does not got your nose. She's got her mama's nose.
She does. Look at her. Look.
She has got
We're
her
gonna
mama's
separate
nose.
now.
Oh, she's
When it comes to 3-year-old Cheyenne, Steven, you are not.
You learn? Go back to mama, bitch. Go on. Go where you need to be. You know better. Now claim it again, you child molester. Come here. You know better.
Told you it wasn't yours.
I told you.
You
I
left
had
it.
faith in you, honey. I trusted you from day one.
I told you she was lying. Your meal ticket stops here, girl. See you in Pennsylvania.
Honey. You know I trust
So, young
you,
mother,
honey.
don't jump all over her. It's over, okay?
I know, Maury.
You got the result you wanted.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Thank you so much, Maury.
Okay.
God
now,
bless you.
Steven, this is not your child. All right? This is a much older woman, and you have a whole life in front of you. So you ought to think real hard whether you want to get involved with a woman who already has a child. All right? Because that means your teenage years are finished.
I know, but I'm going to step up and be a father, Maury.
I don't think you should, son. I really don't. I understand that child needs a father, but I think the child should have its real father. Okay? You're not in a position at 17 years old to be a father. Nobody is. You're all too young.
We have a late-breaking paternity update on Jessica that's unbelievable, and it's next. Marisol's 17th paternity test. Will she find the father today? You are not. Don and Amy just found out that even though their 14-year-old son Steven had an affair with his babysitter Jessica,
Where are you going?
this teen boy is not the father of his babysitter's 3-year-old daughter.
I told you she was lying. Your meal ticket stops here, girl.
Don't jump all over her. It's over, okay?
I know, Maury.
You got the result you wanted.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Thank you so much, Maury.
Okay.
God
now,
bless you.
Steven, this is not your child. All right?
In a shocking turn of events, Jessica's coming back to the show for a second DNA test.
You thought it was Steven the last time. You were so sure of that.
Because now she claims the real father of her baby is Steven's own stepfather. Make sure to watch Maury every day to see this babysitter's incredible second DNA test.
How could you do that to me?
Don! Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, America.
I thought you loved me.
Today, on an incredible morning.
My name is Takiza.
Monisha.
Taisha.
They say Harry fathered their 3 kids.
I refuse to take care of any of these babies.
Ever heard of protection? Harry.
Misty says the only reason Keaton denies her baby is his pregnant teen fiance.
Your history. Ashley's the one I'm starting my family with.
That's my man. He was me before he was you, right? You're lucky I'm pregnant to be. We'll see. I want the results.
Keaton. Jonathan denies Lola's baby, and that just made Lola's mom furious.
You the punk! You the punk! You the punk!
We're gonna settle it right now. Jonathan?
My heart is pumping bad right now.
Is Terrence the father of the baby he loved?
I love this baby.
I didn't do anything to hurt you.
Terrence?
I
This 16-year-old boy wants to be this baby's father.
I love that little girl.
Felicia feels differently.
Chris, I hate you and your mother.
Chris? Everyone, this is Tykeeza. Next to her is Monisha. Next to her is a woman named Taisha. Now, there are their babies. There's 3-year-old Omir, a 1.5-year-old Jemiah, 6-month-old Tamarion. These 3 women have one thing in common. A man named Harry. And they are all furious that Harry has gone out of his way to deny their children. Take a look at this.
My name is Tykeeza, and I'm here to prove that Harry is the father of my 3-year-old son, Omir.
My name is Monisha, and I'm here to prove that Harry is the father of my baby, Jemiah.
My name is Taisha, and I'm here to prove that Harry is also the father of my baby, Tamarion. Harry is a deadbeat lowlife. When I was 7 months pregnant, he up and left me. What kind of man does that?
Harry and I were together for 2 years, and now he wanted to deny my daughter for no reason. I never saw that one coming.
Harry tries to tell me he's not the father of my son because he's bow-legged. What the hell kind of excuse is that? I'm 100% sure he's the father of my baby. Enough is enough. Harry needs to stop spraying his sperm all over the state of Florida. It's time for him to step up and start claiming all of his kids today.
Are you positive that he's the father? You're 100% positive. You're 100% positive he's the father.
Yes, more. I'm 100% positive.
Okay, Monisha, what about you?
I'm 100% positive.
You are, okay. Taisha?
I'm 100% positive that he's the father of my son.
Guess what? He's the one who called.
That's because he already have kids and he don't want to take claim of these 3.
What do you mean? You think he has other kids?
He does have kids.
What?
He probably got more than that.
Did you all know about all his kids when you all were with him?
I found out about him. I found out about the first 5, and then I recently found out about these 2.
You didn't know about them?
No. I heard that they were pregnant, but I did not know if for sure they were his or not until a lot of people started
you believe
saying
their
it.
babies are his?
Yes.
Take a look at Harry and take a look at your baby. What do you think? You all think that that's his child? You were in love with Harry?
Yeah, I was.
You were?
I was.
When you got pregnant and you told him, what did he say?
He denied it before my baby was even born.
Take a look at your child, take a look at him. What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's move on. What do you think about your baby? You think your baby looks like Harry?
I think he does favor him.
So obviously, you've been with Harry more recently than the other 2.
Yes.
You love him?
I used to.
You love him now?
No.
What do you want to tell him today?
I want to tell him that he needs to step up and take care of my son. If my son is here, he got to do what he got to do. Because it's fucked up that
Now remember, everybody, it was Harry who called the show. This is what he had to say.
I brought 3 different women to the show today, and they're all claiming I'm the father of their babies. I know I am not the father of all 3 of these kids. Tykeeza claims I'm the father of her baby, Omir. That girl's been around the block too many times. Tykeeza constantly tries to embarrass me, but she's going to be embarrassed today because I am not her baby's daddy. Then there's Monisha. She stole my last name and gave it to her baby, Jemiah. I want my name back. And then there's Taisha. We were messing around for 5 years, and after we break up for 2 months, she tell me she's pregnant. I don't think so. Taisha baby looks nothing like me. That baby is bow-legged and I'm not. I refuse to take care of any of these babies because none of them are mine. Takeeza, Monisha, Taisha, find a real baby daddy and leave me alone.
Here's Harry. Harry, come on out. They think you have as many as 10 babies. How many do you have?
5 kids.
Harry.
8.
Listen, he don't know. He don't know. You don't know nothing.
Harry, never heard of protection.
No.
Oh, I use protection.
He don't believe in it. It's against his
I
religion.
use protection at first.
Wait a minute. There's 2 playing here, though.
Only twice.
I use protection at first because
Only twice, and you ain't know what it was after that.
when I start liking them a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I start trusting them then.
Oh, I see. Why aren't you the father of Takeeza's baby?
That girl used to come to my house. She used to get dropped off by guys and picked up by guys at my house. I'm just a side man.
15 years old, had so stop lying. You used to come to my grandma's house to get me, make house just to be with your raggedy behind. Now you know.
I did that twice, man.
Get it together.
What about Monisha? Why aren't you the father of her child?
I know the guy she was messing around with. Why she was messing with me?
Why aren't you the father of Taisha's baby?
Bow-legged.
Bow-legged.
What does that have to do with anything? There are plenty of people in your family who are bow-legged.
We're going to find out.
That's what I'm waiting on right now.
Right now. When it comes to 3-year-old Omir, Harry, you are the father. Get off of him. When it comes to 1.5-year-old Jemiah, Harry, you are the father. When it comes to 6-month-old Tamarion, Harry, you are the father. And Harry, you don't have 5 kids. You got 8.
The results proved he's the father, but can Harry become the daddy his 3 kids need? Misty says the only reason Keaton denies her baby is his pregnant teen fiancé.
Your history. Ashley's the one I'm starting my family with.
That's my man. He was me before he was you, right? You're lucky I'm pregnant together.
We'll see. I want the results.
Keaton. Jonathan denies Lola's baby, and that just made Lola's mom furious. My next guest, 23-year-old Misty, says she knows beyond a shadow of a doubt that this man, 19-year-old Keaton, fathered her 1-month-old daughter, Ville-Marie. Misty says that the only reason for Keaton denying that this is his child is Keaton's 17-year-old new girlfriend, Ashley, who, by the way, is pregnant herself with Keaton's baby. Now, Misty's parents both died in a car accident 2 years ago, and she says raising her baby with no support from Keaton whatsoever has become her worst nightmare. This is her heartache.
I've been raising my daughter for the past month without her father, Keaton, there because he chose to leave me for a 17-year-old girl named Ashley. I came home and found hair in the bed, and I knew that he was sleeping with another woman. I dream all the time about us being together, being happy, and being a family. And for us to know what it was like to raise a beautiful child. Keaton misses out every day how beautiful she is, and he left me for that girl and got her pregnant. Keaton broke my heart when he left me for another woman, but I will not let him hurt my child, no matter what. He can do what he wants to me, but he will not do what he wants to my daughter.
What did he tell you when you got pregnant, when you told him?
That he wanted to be with me and he wanted to raise her together with me. We were dating for about 4 months and we slept together.
You know that you guys were not together for no 4 months.
This doesn't have anything to do with you.
This has something to do with me. That's my man. Okay? He has nothing to do with this. He wasn't even going out with the user ass.
Were you? No, you weren't. He was, right? He was me before he was you, right? If he's not father, why did he have me come to you were in his house 2 weeks ago and hold her right in front of you while you did nothing and stood there quiet?
Because you won't stop running your mouth, you stupid. You're lucky I'm pregnant because I did all that shit.
Did you catch them in bed?
No, I said to one time that he wanted me to go stay with my dad because he thought we needed a break. And so I went, you know, thinking no problem. And when I came back the next day, he picked me up because obviously he must have missed me to pick me up. And I noticed the bed was messed up. It wasn't the same. There was
was a condom wrapper on the floor open, and he didn't use the condom with me, and that's the reason why I'm pregnant now.
But it does stick in your craw that he left you for her.
Oh, yeah, it does. I think about it every day.
You think they look alike?
Look at this, okay? Look at this right here. Do you see this? Do you see this forehead? Look at this forehead, okay? Look at this forehead. Look at these cheeks. You pudgy, fat cheeks, those are his cheeks.
This is what... This is what Keaton had to say before the show.
Misty, the only reason why you talking about I'm your baby's daddy still is because you still in love with me, but I don't want you now. I got a new girlfriend. I only slept with you twice. It took me 6 months to have my other son. How could I be your baby's father? The day I met you, you was talking about how you was pregnant, and I know of 2 other dudes that you was sleeping with at the same time. You ain't nothing but a trick, and you just jealous because Ashley's the one that's really having my baby. Misty, your history. Ashley's the one I'm starting my family with.
Here's Keaton. Keaton, come on in.
Hey, what's up?
You know that's the father. You know that's Look at that. Look at that, kid.
Sit your
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit right here.
Keaton, I don't get this. Wait a second, Keaton. Don't leave the studio.
We wasn't even together. She was just at my house cleaning it for me. That was it. That's all she was worth, dog. I don't give a That's all she was doing was cleaning my house.
Keaton, ask you something. How old are you?
Me, 19.
You could have 2 kids here by the age of 19.
Yep.
Why don't you put a cap on? Why aren't you the father of this child?
Why? When I met her, she was sleeping with my best friend.
Oh.
When I was with her, she was sleeping with my best friend.
Oh.
So don't play yourself, dog. You know. Don't play with
Okay.
yourself, dog.
We'll see. We'll see. I want the results. I want the results.
You better take care of this child if it's yours. When it comes to 1-month-old Ville-Marie Keaton, you are the father. This is what you want. Well, I don't understand. Misty, he's...
What is this stupid girlfriend have to say now?
Misty, just so you know, just because this is his kid does not mean that he is not going to be with me. Me and him are together. We are engaged.
Misty, you're not going to be with him, but he's the father of your child. Jonathan denies Lola's baby, and that just made Lola's mom furious. We're going to settle it right now. Jonathan,
My heart is pumping bad right now.
is Terrence the father of the baby he loved?
I love this baby.
I didn't do anything to hurt you.
Terrence,
I told you.
I just want him to be there for my little boy.
boo. This is Lola. Lola is 16. Lola said 19-year-old so-called family friend Jonathan has stripped her of her pride, of her education, and the right to be a normal teenager. You see, Lola says at age 15, Jonathan got her pregnant, but instead of being a good friend, he's turned into the enemy.
Low life.
Not only denied fathering Lola's 3-month-old son, he has spread vicious rumors. Look at Esteban. He has spread vicious rumors around town about Lola. So it's not only Lola who's ready to confront Jonathan and his shameful denial, but Lola's mother, Norma, is here.
That's right.
Back up her dog.
That's right. You bet. Come on with it.
So you were 15 when you found out you were pregnant. What did it do to you?
It broke my heart. And then when I told him he wasn't the dad, he didn't do anything for me.
Did he deny that being the father right there?
Yeah, I didn't tell him. I told his mom, and his mom said, I don't want nothing to do with that baby until I get DNA.
You told our producer he used to make you feel a certain way, right?
He did. Like, he'll be over my house. He was so nice and everything.
Right.
And he was so nice. I never thought he would.
What's he like now?
A low life. You ain't nothing. You ain't nobody. You think I want to be with you? I want to be with you.
Tell him.
And what's it like being a teenage mom?
It's very hard. I have to go to school, and he don't do nothing for me.
Why am I going to take care of a kid that's mine?
Keep on. Wait till he come out. Wait till you come out.
You think they look alike?
He don't gotta look like him. Thank God he don't look like his daddy. He's gotta look like me.
My God. Before we meet Jonathan, listen to what he had to say before the show. Watch this.
Yo, I know I ain't the father of that Lola's baby. She was sleeping with so many dudes, that little boy could be anybody's baby. Lola ain't nothing but a fat, nasty hoe, and I can't stand her or her nasty-ass mama. There is at least 2 other people that I know that can be that baby's father. Man, that girl used to come home with new clothes that guys would buy her, and you mean to tell me she ain't having sex with him? Yo, I can't wait for these results. I hope I'm not the father. Norma and Lola, I can't stand neither one of you. So once I get these test results back and they prove that I'm not the father, leave me the hell alone.
Jonathan, come on out. Here's Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan, you ain't nobody. You act like you all innocent. You ain't nobody, Jonathan. You think you all innocent? Wait till you see this your son. That's so. That's so. You know this is your son. I don't know like that. I don't know why you doing me like that.
You got some nerve trying to act like I'm the only. You got like.
Okay, because you
play stupid.
You
play
don't
stupid.
know, because you don't know.
That's why your mom put you in all-girls school, because you.
That ain't why. I'm still in school.
That's good. That's what's up.
I'm still in school, right? I said, you gonna be a low life.
I'm going to teach my grandson how to be a man. Punk. You know what, Jonathan? I brought a dress and some punk for you because you ain't never been a punk. You's a punk.
Norma, act like an adult. Come on.
Be an adult and whoop his ass like his mammy should have.
Everybody knows.
My grandson looks like my daughter.
He don't gotta look
We
like
have
him.
strong genes in my family, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Because who wants to be like that?
They don't matter.
Comes to 3-month-old Esteban. Jonathan, you are the father. But he has left high school and his dreams of being a teenager to go to night school, work 12-hour shifts, all because he is determined to be a good father to his baby daughter, Gracie. Here's the problem. Chris's world came crashing down when Gracie's mother, Felicia, abandoned him just a day after 2-month-old Gracie was born. You see, Felicia confessed she wasn't sure who Gracie's father was because Chris says Felicia had sex with 7 other guys. Including Chris's twin brother, Nick. Now, I want to be straight. Neither Chris nor Felicia believe that Nick, the brother, is the father, but the one thing we know for sure is Chris wants to be little Gracie's father more than anything else in the world. Why?
I was only 15 years old when Felicia told me she was pregnant. I was scared, you know, but I was excited. When I found out she was pregnant, I gave up everything I loved doing, fishing and playing my guitar, and I didn't want to do that anymore because I thought I was going to get, you know, a big part of the baby's life. I recently dropped out of high school to go to night school so I could work during the day, take care of Gracie. I went out and bought clothes and strollers. Felicia cheated on me with at least 7 different guys, and one of them was my twin brother. That really hurt, you know, because me and my brother, you know, we're best friends. I am pregnant, you know, I'm her daddy, you know, so I can see her grow up. It hurts one more, because I love that little girl.
Now, Chris, you were 15 when you found out Felicia was pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay. What does Gracie mean to you?
She means everything to me, you know. I love that little girl.
But you all had a rocky relationship, didn't you?
Yeah. She cheated on me a lot, you know.
How about you?
No, I never cheated on her.
You two are not together, correct?
No.
If you turn out to be the father of Gracie, do you want to get back with Felicia?
No.
No? Okay. This is what she had to say before the show. What?
My daughter Gracie is 2 months old and I love her to death, and I would do anything for her. I don't care or want to know who her daddy is. I was with Chris for about 2 years, and I cheated on him about the time Gracie was born. I know Chris wants to be the father, but to be totally honest, I'm praying he's not the daddy. Chris, I hate you and your mother. You need to wipe your tears, quit crying and acting like a baby, and leave me and Gracie alone. I don't care that you bought us clothes, gave us money, or bought anything for her. I can raise my baby all on my own. And when the test proves that you're not the father, I don't care if it breaks your heart, because it makes me happy.
Wow. She doesn't want you to be the father. I want to know why. Here's Felicia. Felicia, come on out.
Don't do that. Okay.
Why is he a liar? Why is he a liar?
Because I did not cheat on him with 7 people.
Sit down.
Why are you so mad at him?
You'll go back to... He lied. He said I up and left. I did not up and leave. He left me when I was 6 months pregnant for another pregnant girl. We broke up for a month, and I found out I was pregnant.
You cheated on my own damn brother.
I cheated.
Man, tell she.
His mom's called more than he has.
Wait a second, Felicia. You sound like you haven't made any mistakes here. Did you sleep with his brother?
That was way after me.
The law is going to say he has a right to be with that child.
I know.
Exactly.
So you'll let him be with his daughter if he's the father.
If we're gonna go through all this.
But you're praying he's not the father.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to find out, right? When it comes to 2-month-old Gracie, Chris, you are not the father. And wait a second.
I don't regret anything I ever done for you, Felicia. I don't care. I am proud that I am woman enough to give you what I gave you when you were there.
Bob, wait a second. Chris, let me tell you something. This is a big burden off your back. You can go back to school. Boo says Sierra is a gold digger who's trying to pin her baby on him.
I don't want his money. I don't want his cars. I just want him to be there for my little boy.
Boo. Everyone, this is Sierra. Welcome Sierra to the show. Sierra is 18, and she says she struggles every day to take care of her 3-month-old son, Germani. Every morning. Will she have enough clean diapers? Will she have wipes? Will she have warm enough clothes for her son? She lives in Minnesota. Sierra says while she is out stealing milk just to feed her son, the man she says is her son's father, his name is Boo, is driving around. Boo has cars. Boo has warm clothes. Boo has a full belly. But Boo denies her son. You do admit you weren't with him that often, right?
Nope, we didn't have a relationship.
I mean,
He's the dad.
How do you know that?
I know that.
And he's got all these cars. Does he have all these cars? Is that why you have him here, just because you want his money?
No.
Because you don't
want his money.
Huh?
I don't want his money. I don't want his cars. I just want him to be there for my little boy.
He had one more thing to say to you, Sierra. Watch.
Sierra, I made your dreams come true when we did something, but I'm sorry to say, Germani's not my son. Sierra, you're gonna need all the help you can from Maury, so you need to get that number and lock it down to your cell phone, because you're gonna be on this show again, because I ain't his daddy. Sierra, when this DNA test proves I ain't your baby dad, you can stop calling my phones, you're not coming over my house, you're not driving my car, so you can end all that.
Boy, he sounds confident. Here he is, Boo. Boo coming out. What? They know your name.
I know. I see they cheering me on. You know, I appreciate the support.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't think that baby looks like you?
I got strong genes. I got strong genes.
Well, I don't care. Do you take care of your kids?
I take care of my kids.
Well, know one thing, Boo. If this is your child, you're going to take care of it?
I take care of all my kids. I'm a real man when it comes to my kids. I take care of my kids. All my kids got something that favors me. Eyes, face,
so we're going to find out then. In the case of 3-month-old baby Germani, Boo, you are not.
I told you. I told you. Come on, man. I know what I do. I know what I make.
The results proved he's the father, but can Harry become the daddy his 3 kids need? The results prove he's the father, but can Harry become the daddy his 3 kids need?
I'm excited to make up for lost time for my 3 new babies. I'm definitely gonna try to be in their life. Things gonna change now, and I'm gonna try to step up and be a good dad. I'm sorry I missed out on all this time already.